Ladies and gentlemen, if Can't Stop, Won't Stop was a person, be this guy right here.
Bad
And he goes by many
boy.
names, but today we calling him King Combs in the building, man.
Yes,
What's up,
sir.
homie?
Yes, sir. What's good? I'm happy to be here, man. It's a young bad boy. We in the A right now. It's up.
Yo, man, you up right now. This new single, man, is everything the summer needed.
Thank
with that
you so
carryover
much.
energy that's gonna rock through the fall, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got to take it all the way through the fall to next summer. Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Song of the summer, man. Let's turn up.
And an iconic song because you touched on it, the Crush on You beat. And
yeah.
that sometimes it's a little difficult when somebody has that song already stuck in their mind, but you done came and you figured it out, you and Kodak.
Yeah,
was it
thank you.
was it a little nerve-wracking, a little scary trying to touch a classic like this?
Not really. I mean, I kind of was just having fun with it. Like, you know, like when it came together and Kodak started with the hook, I just knew off the rip that it was just gonna be something special. Shout out Lil Kim, shout out Lil C's. That original Crush on You song is a classic forever.
Yeah.
So that was always one of my favorite songs too. So to be a part of that is dope right now.
Now, how easy is it to get these things cleared? You know what I'm saying? Because,
Come on.
you know, sometimes there can be legalities in play. And also, too, like to get some of these, like, you know, really dope features that you get. Does everything just always fall right into place? It's just as simple as making a phone call, or sometimes the answer is nah.
Yeah, some samples is a little more difficult than the others, but this one, thank God, was like in the family for the most part. So it was pretty easy. You know, it was other like, because they sampled a sample, so it was kind of like hard to get that first sample clear, but everything was good. And then with the feature-wise, like, yeah, me and Kodak, we just been mutual friends, and he hit me up, and we just linked up like that, so.
Oh, that's dope. So he hit you, and then y'all ended up he jumped on your record.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You have so many other features. Chris Brown, Tiana
Facts.
Taylor, big, huge records.
Yeah.
Some people would never even get to come across features like this.
Nah, facts.
But you got them all locked down, and you're knocking them out. I swear it gets better and better every song that I hear. Do you feel
Thank
like you're
you, thank
growing
you.
that way too?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think I'm growing. And shout out to everybody that I've done a feature with. And luckily, it's not like hasn't been a situation where I've ever like reached out to someone. It's always been like just natural. Like we just be in a situation like this right here, chopping it up, and we just happen to go in the studio. Or usually I knew him for like a course of a few years, to where our friendship is really more than the music bond.
That's dope. So there's nobody that you're like waiting on a verse for still.
Nah,
It's been 6 months, fam. What's
I
up?
don't like doing that. I just never really tried it. Honestly, I'm not saying I would never do it, because there's some artists out there that I don't really know personally, never ran into, that I want to feature from. But yeah, not yet.
So what made you choose King Combs? Because we know your brother also calls himself Prince. You're the younger brother. Did you do that on purpose to kind of let him know, no, King over Prince?
Yeah, nah, I really wasn't thinking about it like that. Like, since I was young, I always been into just king and royalty and stuff like that. So it was just natural. At first, it was just like my social media name, and then it just became like my name. People just started calling me it, and I just said, yeah, this is the name I'm gonna go with. And it made me feel powerful, you know. So I like that name.
Now, King, your records are like cakes, right? Because it seems like none of them come out before they ready. And, you know, just understanding who your dad is, I'd imagine you probably go through somewhat of a very stringent process, you know, in regards to like what comes out, what doesn't come out. What's the toughest critique that your pops has ever given you on a record, and how did you respond to it?
Yeah, really, I just be a perfectionist, but my pops, the toughest critique you said? I mean, he'll just be like, yo, go re-record the whole verse. I'll be like, damn. But then I just think like, yo, why not like re-record it one time? I know I've heard stories of him telling Biggie to re-record something like 6 times. So yeah, I re-recorded it again sometimes, see what's up. I always push myself. I feel like, you know, if it could be greater, then why not try?
Now we know your dad once said,
But it's time to stop overthinking. It's time to start flooding the streets, dog. I got my album about to drop, so it's lit.
So we know he said, don't worry if I write rhymes, I write checks, right? So some people say maybe you're not writing your rhymes or whatever the case. I know some people said Mace may have helped you out back in the day. I heard all kind of stuff. Now, how does the writing process go? Do you have writers or do you do it all yourself?
Yeah, like actually when it comes to my music, like my pops and writers, like my pops has nothing to do with like anything when it comes to my music. Even though I really, love his producing skills, and one day I know that it would be dope to have us like in the studio really working. He hasn't really done that. So yeah, when it comes to writing my rhymes and stuff like that, it's really mostly just me and my guys, CYM. We come through collectively, think of some things, but yeah, mainly me.
Like bounce some ideas or whatever.
Yeah. Shout out my guys, CYM. We grew up together, so naturally when I get in the studio, I'm just with all my friends. We just vibing.
So you be having a lot of friends and you be outside. Y'all party. Y'all got the clubs on lock right now.
You seeing us?
Yes, everywhere. So how long have you been partying? Like, I know, when's the first time you went to a club? Because I know it wasn't 21.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I really wasn't always the party type of dude. Like, I'm still not the party type of guy to the max. Like, really, that's my brother Justin.
Yeah, he be outside.
He be bringing me into it. But nah, I've been outside since I was like 16, though, to be honest.
So your first club, 16?
Yeah.
Did you have a drink?
Nah. I wasn't drinking till I was like 21 for real.
Okay, good answer.
Fair enough. So growing up, around all the excess and just all this lavish lifestyle, very, very Hollywood. Your upbringing ain't typical. You know what I mean? At what point did it really dawn on you? It was like, yo, normal kids ain't doing what I'm doing right now.
From pretty early, really, like, just seeing like the tour going on, like the Puff Daddy, Bad Boy and the Family tour, and just seeing like everything backstage, seeing them go crazy. For us, it's just like I kind of knew what was going on. It wasn't really normal, and then kind of going back to school, and the kids would really tell you themselves.
Is it hard to find friends that way? Because like some people want to be your friend because of who you are and who you associated with. Yeah. Is it hard to vet through the nonsense and see who's really like there for like true friendship?
Nah, for sure. I definitely say it's a little difficult sometimes because, yeah, somebody could be being extra nice to you just because they know who you are or something like that. And like, yeah, it's kind of hard to find a difference between that, but it's kind of obvious at the same time too. Like off the rip, you'll know the difference between a genuine person and somebody that's like on that type of time.
Mm-hmm. You was in a relationship for quite some time, and that is now over. Seems like you've moved on. You got a new girlfriend. It seems on social media, Raven. So Raven on Instagram. Is that official? Are y'all officially dating, or is this just y'all just seeing each other, hanging out, friends? What's going on?
Well, yeah, we exploring each other, catching the vibe.
Exploring
Can't
each
stop,
other.
won't stop. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
She a little older than you, too. You like older women?
Yeah, low key.
Yeah.
I like all women, honestly. Young, my age, a little older.
Do you have a mile marker?
As long as
which
it's
is
legal,
too
as long as
old?
it's legal, though.
As long
Yeah,
as- yeah,
of
of
course.
course.
But like, at what point was like, all right, maybe you're a little too old. You march with Dr. King. You know what I'm saying? Like, is there like a get off point that you got?
I don't think. Come on.
I don't know if she bad. Maybe like 45.
Damn, man, 45. You put 45.
How old is Halle Berry?
Like 50 something.
older.
So we going 50 something.
Really? So did you ever get into any issues where, because they said like your dad be stealing y'all girlfriends. Is that true?
Nah.
It's not?
He'll be doing that, nah.
What about Young Miami? Because y'all did a song together. Did y'all introduce them? Did you introduce them?
Nah, I think they met before.
Yeah.
Facts, man.
So how's it like having kind of
We
like a
definitely
city?
got tight after that. She
Oh, y'all got cool
a little
after
more
that.
part of the family, yeah.
What is it like having like a city girl as a stepmom, I guess you would say?
Nah, I don't know about all that.
So like it's been kind of like a stop and start process, right? With the records, we'll get a single, there's a break, another single, there's a break.
Nah, no more breaks.
Where the album
The
at,
album
bro?
is about to drop. I said it here first, man, on the Morning Hustle. The album about to drop. It's King Combs. Can't Stop, Won't Stop is the single. We going up.
What's the name of the album?
So I don't want to give it to you. I got it though, but I want to have the rollout so you see it all at once. So it's like you see it.
All right, can you give us any morsels? Like who's on the album? What records are you excited about people hearing?
All right, so we got CYN on the album for sure. My guys, we got my boy Sway Lee on there.
Okay.
Kodak, Chris Brown, of course, Yeah, that's all I'm gonna give it right now.
Do you feel like you belong in this era? Cause like you occupy that '90s pocket so well, but with the modern coat of paint on it, right?
Yeah.
So do you ever feel like, damn man, if I was doing this in like '98, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
yo,
nah, sometimes I be watching the documentaries and stuff like, damn, that look lit back then. Like they was having a feel good music, just having fun. But now I feel like right now it's the perfect time, like, you know, to bring a good vibe back and just like, yeah, bring something good to the culture that's missing.
You know you're a real good dancer. We know this. We see you dancing around. But how did you let Tiffany Haddish kill you the other day? What happened?
I had to just let her take that. She went crazy. She came up with a new dance. I don't know if we calling it the Tiffany Hash Brown or I don't know what it is. There's a couple funny comments in there. We try to figure out the name to that dance though. But shout out Tiffany Haddish. For sure.
So do a lot of people try to battle you when it comes to dancing since they know you got a little bit of moves and all that?
Yeah, low key. Like every time I go into a party, it's like they try to come to me and dance. I'm like, yo, you don't even want the smoke, so stop playing around.
Well, how confident are we in these dance skills? Do you think you go on Dancing with the Stars and bring home the whole mirror ball trophy? Like, do we have it like that?
That's light work. Yeah.
Really?
Go up there, hit my salsa one time.
Okay, go. No, but would you really do that if they called you?
Yeah.
I think that would be super dope.
Because I don't think we've ever had nobody as young as you on the show.
Facts, right?
Close. I think Maya was like, youngish when she went on there. But like, yeah, like we need that young energy in there, man. Especially if you can hit them with the salsa. Because, people just be ready for like
hit
club
with the
dances.
1, 2. You got me thinking now. They be moving real fast on that show.
Yeah, they do. They do.
I don't
But
know
you
how
get
they
taught
do
a lot.
that.
You get taught. So you're also on Pop Smoke's album. Now,
Yeah.
50 Cent executive produced that, and I know him and your dad be having words on the internet and things like that.
No,
was
facts.
there any kind of, was it a little difficult, or did they reach out to you? How did that process go?
Oh, well, I was on the album like before he passed. I was actually with him like the night of his passing. We was recording in the studio. I was on like the Ride with the Woo song before, so we did like a lot of songs. So that was kind of like a natural process that was already written before.
Yeah. So it's not like they called you after. Because I thought about that. I'm like, I wonder if 50 would have hated. Like, nah, ain't no Combs going to be on any
Nah. He know what's up, man.
Do you ever see yourself like, getting into the acting space?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. That's something that I'm definitely looking forward to getting into. Over the past, I was doing some things. So.
Are you ready to like audition for these roles? Or you just want roles and be like, yo, King, we think you'd be great for this?
Nah, I'm ready to audition for him. I am. I auditioned for once before and got turned down for one. I got one before, so.
So you gotta get those no's. Those no's make you better between point A and point B. There was a story that came out recently about Idris Elba's daughter thought she was just gonna get it.
Yeah, my first acting thing, they said no to the first thing I did.
What was the part for?
It was for like, I think like a Bobby Brown type of.
Really? I could see that. That's a fact.
So the thing that was on BET, the biopic?
I don't remember exactly which one, no. But yeah, one of those.
Were you going out to play Bobby Brown?
Uh-huh.
I could see that. That's a fact.
Yeah.
I could definitely see it. So did that
I rock with Bobby Brown heavy too.
Yeah?
That's my uncle. Shout out Bobby Brown.
Did that bother you a little bit? Because I feel like with you pretty much get a lot of yeses, I would have to assume, just because of obviously the family you come from, and you also have your own talent. So when you were told no, were you shocked, or like was that just something you took on the chin?
Oh, well, no, I knew. If God didn't have it ready for me, then I just had to get ready for it. It wasn't my time for that to happen, so, yeah.
You also got your sisters. They out here, they about to be in the modeling space for real.
Yeah.
Are you super overprotective when it comes to them? And like, I'm pretty sure little boys be having their crushes on them. Do you try to get in the way of that, like chill out?
Yeah, it's over for all that. It's over. My little sisters, those my babies right there, Jessie, Delilah, Chance too. But yeah, I'm definitely a little overprotective when it comes to my sisters. Facts.
No doubt. Now, heavy with the music right now, but let's just say years from now, you decide to get into your mogul bag.
Yeah.
Let's just say if King Combs wanted to start a label, build your label. If you could build a label just by snatching up people who is whether hot right now or hot in the past, this is a virtual fictional label. Who you signing?
First we gotta get my guys from CYN, Kai, Nico, K Wells, all of them, Shaq, Trey. Then we gotta get Kodak Black. I might go grab The Weeknd. some R&B in there.
Okay.
Might go get Young Thug, Free Young Thug, Gunna. Ross Smith, young cat from New York, he's nice. Little TJ, that's my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's home.
Yeah.
But yeah, really, I would try to get some artists that they don't really know. Some fire people that we could just create something new that they haven't heard yet.
Was there any R&B in there?
He said Weeknd.
Oh, The Weeknd. Okay, yeah, I guess he counts. In my head, he's a pop dude, but yeah, I guess he fits the R&B bag.
Yeah, nah, he got some R&B classic albums I feel is crazy.
So you talked about Little TJ. We obviously all know what he just went through with that attempted robbery situation. Now, everybody knows you come from a big situation where there's a big bag behind you, right? Your family, you got it. How is it moving around when it comes to like situations like this? Because they move around with security as well too. Do you ever get in a situation where you're like, I can't go there because that's not safe, or are you just moving around?
I mean, yeah, I guess move with security and just be cautious at all times where you at. Pray my boy TJ get better fast. He good though, so he gonna be right back in action soon. Heard he dropping like this week, so.
Yeah, I think tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like,
let's go,
she
boy.
was showing me pictures of him recording it in the hospital, man. That dude's ready to get back to it. Now, the current single is Can't Stop, Won't Stop, right?
Never stop.
Yo, listen, the youth set the trend. So if there were 3 trends that you can stop or should stop, what would they be?
If there's trends that I want to stop, damn, what's going on right now? What trends? That hip dance it's cool, but I wouldn't do that one.
All right.
What other trends is it right now? We definitely doing the Can't Stop, Won't Stop trend because we #1 on the Instagram Reels right now.
Now, is there a dance that you can show people, like, just a short little 1-2, you know what I'm saying, so they can get it together and also use the sound in their TikToks and their Instagrams and whatnot?
Yeah, you can hit your shoulders, Harlem Shake, whoa, whoa.
See, love dances like that don't require your whole body. You can just get into it no matter where you at. I'm a little challenged.
Or just hit your 2-step real quick.
Hey.
Hit your West Coast 2-step like we in LA one time.
Do you ever have to fly commercial?
Yeah, for sure.
So what happens if
sometimes
they
you
say,
gotta get up out of there?
Yeah. What if they be like, we have no first class seats? Are you going to the back?
Yeah, nah, I don't gonna lie. To me, it don't really matter. Like, I can sit anywhere. It really just need to be a window seat. I could lay back and then knock out. I'll be out the whole flight. Like, the flight attendants be coming to me after, like, you good? I'm like, yo, I'll be out, so it really don't matter.
What is your favorite in-flight snack?
In-flight snack? I told you I'd be knocked out, so I don't.
He don't eat nothing.
Every time.
Every time.
Yo, I hate when you see them come in and then you blink and then you nod off and they like 8 rows behind you because you just overslept and missed it.
Nah, facts, but probably some ice cold ginger ale.
Yes.
On the flight.
I have to agree.
That's the best thing for me.
It's the simple things
like that?
sometimes.
Yeah, that's my favorite. So are you cool with Cheney Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she said that y'all, like, she grew up knowing your family or whatever, but no, is anybody dating her in your circle?
Nah.
No? She just hangs out with you and goes on vacation with you guys and stuff like that.
She just cool with us.
Must be nice. Why are you laughing?
You mad funny.
Am I? You should get a deal with Cartier. You know, you do the shades crazy.
Throw my Cardis. Yeah, I got a song called Cardis.
Yeah,
That's
so
out.
you don't
Check
think
that
that
out.
maybe you could reach out? How does that work? Because I know they're a big brand. You gotta have somebody reach out on you.
Cardis, let's do it. You know,
Right?
I rock with y'all shades. We got the C3.
Those are fire.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Man, so a lot of people know about your music. They know about you through your music. But what do you personally want people to know about King Combs that maybe they don't know? Because everybody has their, their outside thoughts and their perception of you. What do you want the people to know?
Yeah, you know that you may know my pops, but I'm out here really just working on my own 2 feet, hustling. We got Can't Stop, Won't Stop out right now, featuring Kodak Black. And yeah, we going crazy. Album about to drop, album gonna go up. And yeah, I appreciate everybody who viewed the song, listened, downloaded it, all the DJs playing it. Thank y'all.
Okay.
Hey.
Wait, Deleon or Ciroc?
Deleon.
What do you mix it with? What's your mixers?
Mix
straight?
it. I be drinking it straight. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. Yeah, straight. Maybe have some Red Bull on the side after a couple shots.
And your birthday's April 1st.
Yeah, April 1st.
Are you a trickster? Do you like to fool people and joke around? You do.
I ain't gonna lie, I do.
What's like one of your biggest moments that you gotten over on somebody?
I'm classy for like pranking people while they sleep. When I was young, I used to slap people while they were asleep.
What? That's a prank?
Yeah.
As soon as a fight starts.
Nah, in our crib, we was going crazy with the pranks. Powder socks, all that. Water. The security, we used to throw an ice bucket on the security.
What?
Who had the toughest time in that house? Like out of all the kids?
Toughest time? I don't know.
Had to be everybody else if you were smacking them in their sleep.
Probably everybody else.
Did you get in a lot of trouble as a kid, like, from your folks?
Sometimes, but not too much. Usually, it only take me one time to get in trouble for something. I'll be like, all right,
stay out the way.
Done with that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What's the best advice you've ever gotten from your mother?
Best advice? Probably to follow your dreams.
Obviously, you're doing that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
To the max,
Yeah.
Yes,
He go by the name of King Combs, man. Single
King
out
Combs
right now.
in the building. Can't stop, won't stop. Out now, man.
Any release date for the album?
Nah, not yet. But that's coming real soon. Just hold tight.
We'll
Yeah.
take
Stay
half
tuned.
the
Follow your
exclusive.
boy at King Combs, and you'll see the release date
And
ASAP.
You said at the end of the interview you was going to tell us the name of the album. You could look right there and go. You didn't say that?
Nah.
I
told
It
you
was the
she
first
got
thing you
jokes.
said when you walked in.
Right, I heard it. Okay, maybe not.
All right, man, one time for King Combs. Stream that single. Let's run it up. Drop a comment on the vid. So, all right?
We are the morning hustle.